Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be reviewing the New Japan Pro Wrestling Road to New Beginning, 19th of January 2021. I'm joined, as always, today, surprisingly, by Crack Screen Productions' Dave. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing alright.
Yeah, this is your first proper, review for New Japan and one of your first ever shows.
Yep, first full show.
Okay, well, the first thing we kick off is Yota Tsuji and Satoshi Kojima versus Great Okan and Will Ospreay in a solidly opening match. What did you think of it, Dave?
It was good. I mean, I was generally impressed with the matches over the course of the whole night, but it was a good way to start off.
Yeah, definitely. This was they've had a couple of matches together during this tour, and that is definitely the best match I think they've had so far. I give it a 3. Great Okan and Will Ospreay picked up the victory again. 3 days in a row now they've picked up the victory. I give it a 3 out of 5.
And I gave it a 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah. We then go on to our second match, the 8-man tag of Dougy, Yoshinobu Kimura, El Desperado, Minoru Suzuki versus Jado, Guido, El Fantasmo, and Taishi Ishimori. This was a really good match. I enjoyed this.
Yeah, I found it a little chaotic at times and hard to follow. I mean, maybe it's just because I don't know the wrestlers quite so well, but it was a good match.
Yeah. The mystery of whether El Fantasmo has got something in his boot continues tonight when he won with a super kick.
Yeah, and then he was on commentary later, and they questioned him, and when he was asked to take off his boot and show I think it was one of the announcers, he walked away.
Yeah, immediately. Yeah, I'll take my boot off, and then just left.
Yep.
Yeah, I would give the match a 3.25 out of 5.
3.5 out of 5.
Yeah, we then go to our third match of the evening, the 6-man tag match, Yoshihashi, Tomohiro Ishii, and Kazuchika Okada versus Dick Togo, Yujiro Takahashi, and Evil. Another good match, but in my opinion, the worst of the show. That's not saying too much, because overall it was a good match. You enjoyed it, didn't you, Dave?
Yeah, I would say that it was the one that really had nothing that stood out to me.
Yeah.
The other ones were like I said, the 8-man tag was kind of chaotic. The other one was, like, for my first taste, was a good match. So this one really didn't have anything that stood out to me.
Yeah, it was definitely lackluster at most. I mean, there was a good couple of cheating from Dick, hitting with the kendo stick a couple of times and that. But overall, wasn't too much going on in this one. Dick Togo, Yujiro Takahashi, and Evil picked up the victory. I would give it 2.75 out of 5.
And I gave it 3. Sorry, I was scrolled down too far.
That's alright. Yeah, then we go to a tag team match. Tomoaki Honma and Kota Ibushi versus Tetsuya Naito and Sanada. In a really good match this was.
Agree.
Yeah, a lot of ring psychology of Honma just trying to get a tag and them not letting him get a tag and keep missing his headbutt and that kind of stuff, which is a running thing at the moment. Every time he tries to hit it, he just doesn't seem to connect with it. And Sanada and Tetsuya Naito picked up the victory. I would give this match 3.75 out of 5.
Yeah, this match was a little faster paced and again a little bit There was a lot going on at ringside and within the ring as well. So I gave it a 3.5 out of 5.
And then we go to our main event of this evening. It's a 6-man tag: Master Wato, Sho, and Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Bushi, Hiromo Takahashi, and Shingo Takaji. Personally, 2 people disappeared from this match. It seemed like a tag team match for most of it because Sho wasn't there and Hiromu Takahashi wasn't really in the match either. Was it? It was more like a tag match.
Yeah, again with so many men in the ring, and not knowing who's who and who was on whose team. It was a little hard to keep track, but it was good, solid wrestling. I rather enjoyed that match. Fast paced to it.
Definitely. It was definitely match of the night. 4-star. Yeah. I can't fault the match. It was great. Just overall, Master Wato took a lot of abuse in this match, but they still managed to lose. Shingo Takaji, Hiromo Takahashi, and Bushi picked up the victory. Yeah, I would give this 4 out of 5. What about you, Dave?
Same, 4 out of 5. Good, solid main event.
Yeah, and overall, this show was the best Road to show I've seen this week so far. The first one was really good. The second one was a kind of meh, which is why I gave it a 5, but I never did the review. And this one's a 7 because overall, all the matches felt faster paced and really decent wrestling from all of them.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I gave it a 7 out of 10 overall.
Okay, now so what was your takeaway from watching your first full New Japan show?
That getting to know wrestlers is going to be a big thing, because not being able to keep track of who is with who and or who is who, really, like, I feel I would have enjoyed it a lot more. That I need with a better understanding of who is who.
Yeah, I'm still struggling with figuring out who's with what team, really.
Yeah,
and I know
not necessarily who's with who, but at least knowing like what name goes with what wrestler. And
yeah, that is very important. Hopefully, if you
because otherwise it's just a bunch of men throwing their bodies at each other. You know?
They do hit
and
hard,
I have
though,
to read
don't
it
they?
as such. Pardon me?
Yeah, they do hit harder though in New Japan, as you pointed out during the live reactions.
Yeah, I will say that it seemed like they hit stiffer, and that they're actually making contact. That I was actually surprised. There was during the one match, I can't remember which one it was, but he was just no selling punches to the face. It's like, guy, how many punches to the face are you gonna take before you actually sell one and look at least a little bit dazed?
That's what I mean. New Japan, they just take the hit to the face and just like, yeah, and you just hit me in the face, and what? That's one thing I like about New Japan is they just take no shit. If you're gonna hit them in the face, they're gonna be like, and that's one thing that New Japan does right is wrestlers do not give no shits.
0 fucks given.
Exactly. But yes, the next Road 2 show is on Thursday. And if Dave does not join me, the review will be back on the second channel, but this one's going on the main channel because Dave is reviewing the first New Japan.
Crazy Dave, and I'm freaking special.
Yeah, he gets to be on the main channel. But yes, make sure you subscribe to this channel, my second channel, and also check out Dave. The link is in the description of this video and also on my channel as well. He does very similar content. He does music, live reactions, food reviews, video games. He covers football and hockey as well, which he'll be covering next week in quite in depth.
Not so much football, but hockey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a few games I'll be covering next week.
So yeah, if you just want to chill with Dave while he's watching hockey, which if I'm not live, I probably will be doing myself. I'll see if he'll let me sneak into the VC, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you know I hate typing. But yes, this was New Japan. I hope you've enjoyed it. We shall see you all next time. Peace out, guys.
Bye.